There's a new Ghostbusters Blu Ray set, so of course I'm all over it. This is the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection. So here it is, the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection, or La Ultimate Collection SOS Phantom. And you really need to know that you can watch your 4K Ultra HD movies on your PS5. Assuming you have one. You also get digital versions of the movies with the set, though you'd think you'd just buy the digital ones and not bother with the physical release if you want that. Alright, enough of that. Let's open up the Ultimate Collection! So the part that says like Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection and all that is just a slip cover on top of the actual box, which is of course modeled like a ghost trap. Let's open it up. Whoa, a little cardboard thing. They shouldn't have. Here we have the reissue of a book I've really wanted for a while, Making Ghostbusters. Here's my codes. Just kidding. We got the discs for Ghostbusters 1, 2, and Afterlife. But probably the most exciting part to me is this new special feature 2-disc set. Because on here we've actually got some new special features again. But of course, one of the neat things about this Ghost Trap box set is it actually has like a green light that comes on when you open it up. Woo! Ghostbusters! They finally caught their logo! And then it turned off. Oh, spooky! Case closed. I guess the only way you answer the call with this box set is the digital code, so there is that. So if you don't like that movie, I guess it's easily dismissed and you don't really need to complain about it. Just kidding. I know because I even mentioned it at all, people are already complaining. Blah! Anyway, that's how they made Ghostbusters, and you've got the whole story. So here's Ghostbusters Afterlife with its slipcover. Got a bunch of mini puffs on the back, and we got a kind of metal Ghostbusters No Ghost logo on the front here. Once you take that slipcover off, though, this is like exactly the same as the normal Ghostbusters Afterlife release. Slight difference with mine, though, is that this is the Canadian bilingual version, so it has SOS Phantom on the front. But the discs inside are exactly the same. Here's the slipcover for Ghostbusters 1 within this set, with Gozer on the back. And something I like with these ones is we actually have a new cover for Ghostbusters 1 and 2. This group shot of the Ghostbusters, though, might look a little familiar, as it is the same one that was used on the Criterion Laserdisc releases. Of course, on this release, the 4 Ghostbusters have been cut out and given a new background. But there is also one super important new thing on this release. They've actually given Ernie Hudson his proper headlining credit along with the other main actors in the film. Alright, now here's the Ghostbusters 2 slipcover with good old Vigo on the back of it. And the front of this one is a very familiar Ghostbusters 2 group shot, but again, they've been cut out and given a new background with this blue foggy thing going on. And while Winston was featured on the cover of most Ghostbusters 2 releases, this is the first one that again gives Ernie Hudson a proper headlining credit. Though on that kind of flap on the 35th anniversary release of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, they did give Ernie Hudson his proper headlining credit as well. It's just in that set there wasn't the single movie cases like there is in this one. The discs for the regular Blu-ray and Ultra HD one are almost the same, with just them changing the color on the stripy pattern. Kinda weird about this is the Ultra HD disc is the exact same one that came in the Ghostbusters 35th anniversary set, but the regular Blu-ray has been changed from having Stay Puft to just the palette swap. Same thing is kinda going on with Ghostbusters 2 with the regular Blu-ray and Ultra HD one being palette swaps. And on the 35th anniversary version, the regular Blu-ray had Louis Tully coming up on Slimer, and then the Ghostbusters 2 Ultra HD disc was just the Ghostbusters 2 logo on a blue background. Oh, and an important correction here, the Ultra HD discs from Ghostbusters 35th Anniversary and Ultimate Collection are not exactly the same. As you can see, the black and yellow stripy pattern from the 35th Anniversary version is more vertical than the Ultimate Collection one. Yeah, I know, wonders will never cease. Now, of course, the special features discs are completely different than the 35th anniversary one, especially where we've got 2 of them. So, you might be wondering why I have 2 of these. Well, so am I. The first place I found with pre-orders still available for the Ultimate Collection was the UK Amazon, but by the time the Canadian Amazon had this listed on there for pre-ordering, they wouldn't cancel my UK edition. But oh well, there are some differences to this, so at least we can go over that. Look at how different the Making Ghostbusters book is. Never mind. Some things are almost the same, like the special features discs. There's slight color differences, and the logos are rearranged, and of course we have the UK ratings on them. A larger and odder difference is the UK Blu-rays don't come with the special slipcovers. I guess whether you care about that or not really comes down to collector's mentality. Inside the disc case is also laid out slightly differently. Instead of having the disc on the front and the back like the Canadian one, the UK one has the second disc on a little flap inside. And yes, that's the way they did it for every one of these, but I'll show you so you can see the lovely UK ratings. And now here is the absolute crappiest version of the UK box set. They cheaped out on it. Yep, they could not be bothered to include the light inside the box. When I found out the UK version was cheaper like this, that was one of the reasons I didn't particularly want it, but here we go. Here's our great comparison. Here's our cheapio cheap box. Yeah! But look, the magnets are sticking to each other. Whoa, they're connected. Let's link up the traps. Really now, though, the UK couldn't get a green light inside the box that comes on when you open it. That's pretty pathetic. Some of the neat new special features for the Ultimate Collection are dailies for a few scenes.
I wouldn't rule out clairvoyance or telepathic contact either.
I'm sorry, but I really don't believe any of those things.
Right. Yeah, all right.
Do you like laughing at them and not laughing?
You're laughing too much now.
Oh, that's the bedroom, but nothing ever happened in there.
What a damn shame.
There's some interesting bits on these, like seeing Bill Murray do a bunch of alternate lines instead of saying "we came, we saw, we kicked its ass."
Ghostbusters!
What a lot of fun. All taken care of. What a blast. We had some fun, but we gotta go. It's all taken care of. I could use a tall, cold one right now. It's all taken care of.
Ghostbusters!
I came. I saw. I came again.
We also have a very clear view here of Egon telling Bankman how much to charge for everything. There's even dailies of that Bill Murray Dan Aykroyd bum scene, which was a very good thing that it was cut out of the movie. These also show how some scenes originally went on longer than how they were cut in the final film. Like the hotel guests reacting with horror upon seeing the dining room after the Ghostbusters have caught Slimer. Also, Peter actually answers the mayor after he asks, "What do you need from me?"
Now, what do you need from me? Lunch?
One of the main events of this box set is including an original cut of the film used to preview it. This cut was found by editor Sheldon Kahn just looking through his tapes for some home video stuff, and he didn't realize he still had this. This version of the film is still largely unfinished, with missing music and effects.
Nobody steps on a church in my town and gets away with it.
Sorry, Bankman. I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Anytime there's a black and white shot in this cut, it means that it's a shot that was sent off for optical effects to be added in. There's also a lot of temp noises added in for sound effects.
Egon, your mucus.
There are some alternate takes and stuff in here, so it's quite neat to be able to look at the earliest version of the film.
What have you seen?
What do you mean, seen?
Looked at with your eyes. We had some fun, but we gotta go. It's all taken care of.
$5,000. It's too much. I won't pay it.
Unsurprisingly, a lot of scenes run just a bit longer in this cut, so you get a lot of additional lines and stuff.
God, what a woman.
That's my fault.
It's okay, the table broke to fall. Well, they can fix it.
Right. And you turned off the power. Fascist! They're using drugs.
Now, what do you need from me?
Just let us kick some ghost, will you?
No, did we?
No, Louis.
I find it interesting how some of the removed bits in this cut seem a little more pessimistic as the Ghostbusters are heading towards their battle with Gozer.
Let's get smart. Let's hop on a plane right now and go to Australia or Indonesia until this blows over.
They tried to kill us! It's down there, man!
There's also this bit right before they cross the streams, which I'm sure is removed because the "see you on the other side" line that happens a little bit after conveys the same thing, pretty much.
And wherever we go, whatever happens, we'll be together.
This editor's cut of the movie includes a deleted scene I haven't seen anywhere before, with the Ghostbusters talking to reporters after leaving the Sedgwick Hotel.
What proof do you have that what you saw was real?
The manager of this hotel just paid us $5,000 to remove something from the premises. This is not a sideshow, we're serious scientists!
Of course, one of Venkman's lines from this scene does show up in the final cut during the ghost-busting montage.
No job is too big, no fee is too big. No job is too big, no fee is too big.
This scene also has Peter say one of the phrases that Winston uses later on, so that'd be repetitive, and it's better for Winston as a character that he's just the one who says it first.
We have the tools, we have the talent. We have the tools, we have the talent.
In the rough version of the ghost-busting montage, you see the Ghostbusters getting out of bed twice to respond to a call. Plus, you see some random woman that one of them was apparently sleeping with, which was definitely a good thing to lose. I don't know which one of them was supposed to have been with this woman. I hope not Peter, because that'd be kinda shitty. So, that just leaves Egon or Ray at this point, and for Ray in the final cut, he was only getting it in his dreams. There's also a lot more of Louis running around possessed by Vince Clortho, which is the first stuff they ever shot for the movie. You also get to hear the on-set voice of Gozer, and it's not quite as intimidating.
Are you a god?
No.
Then... The traveler has come! Choose and berries!
Jewels and berries?
Choose all this doctor!
There are some auditions with different actors for Dana Barrett, the most notable ones being Kelly LeBrock.
Oh, that's the bedroom. Nothing ever happened.
It's too bad.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Dana, Peter Venkman, Ghostbusters. I'm Zoo.
And I think the most interesting one being Denise Crosby.
Something in my refrigerator is trying to get me.
It's also kind of neat that Harold Ramis is reading for Venkman with her.
Look, maybe I should come back when things are a little more together.
No, wait, please. Wait, here's pencils.
And when she comes back to read another day, it's Dan Aykroyd as Venkman.
Oh, thank you. Now, tell me everything that happened exactly as you experienced it.
Oh, that's the bedroom, but nothing ever happened in there.
Too bad.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing. I don't think.
Oh, thanks. Coming from you, that really makes me feel better.
You have more of a baby voice.
We must prepare for the coming of Gozer.
That's too much.
That's too big.
During these line reads, it also reveals a much different ending to Venkman's first visit to Dana's apartment.
I think I should spend the night here.
All right, that's it. Out.
On a purely scientific basis?
Out.
I want to help you.
I'll scream.
Don't scream.
Really, the dynamic is much better in the final film, especially where you feel like Sigourney Weaver is in control of the situation and could beat up Venkman if she really wanted.
She thought I was a geek, and she probably wasn't the first.
You are so odd.
They have a full-screen TV version of the movie that has some alternate lines for television, but not all of them are altered. Most notably, We Came, We Saw, We Kicked Its Ass line is still in there instead of the lighter take that was used for some television broadcasts.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
What a knockabout of pure fun that was.
You go get a court order, and I'll sue your ass for wrongful prosecution.
You go get the court order, and I'll sue your funny face for wrongful prosecution. I have seen stuff that'll turn you white.
Until the power grid was turned off by Wally Wick here.
They caused an explosion. Is this true?
It's true, Your Honor. The man is some kind of rodent. I don't know which.
Ghostbusters 2 has some more new deleted scenes found.
One time you got turned into some sort of monster terror dog and tried to destroy the city. That could happen to anyone. But that's you remembering the bad times.
There's more from Venkman's World of the Psychic Show, with someone singing a song they didn't clear, so it's muted. Most notably, there are more scenes of the Ghostbusters after they get committed to the psych hospital.
I just heard the news on the radio and it started.
Great. We're stuck in here. Meanwhile, out there, we're looking at shitstorm 1990.
And this includes the long-lost scenes of Eugene Levy as Louis Tully's cousin, Sherm.
You're my cousin. Are you out of your gourd? I can lose my job, Louis. I can't do it. That's unethical. I don't want to lose my license.
The main point of the scenes with this character is Louis is trying to get Sherm to help him get the Ghostbusters out of the psych hospital.
You're a doctor. I'm a dermatologist. I can't write orders on a psych ward.
It's interesting to finally see at all how this character is played. You can tell Eugene Levy is kind of going for a Rick Moranis, Louis Tully thing with his performance. Unfortunately, they only have the one Sherm Tully scene on this set, and we know there were more scenes with Eugene Levy as this character. Sherm does try to help out in exchange for a ride in Ecto-1, only to get ultimately blown off. There's some more of the scene where Kurt Fuller's character Hardemeyer meets his demise.
We tried to tell you last night, but we all got thrown into the loony bin by Mr. Hardon.
This is another good cut bit because Venkman screwing up Hardemeyer's name like this is a bit too similar to what he did to Peck.
Well, you can believe Mr. Pecker.
My name is Peck Venkman.
The rest of this deleted scene has been on some other releases, but it is rather strange that Hardemeyer dies here when he is actually shown to be alive in the final cut at the end of the movie.
Now get out of my world!
Guess they just weren't sure which direction they were gonna go with that.
We're walking a 150-foot national monument through Manhattan. You think we should worry about a traffic ticket? Hey, let's sing along with Jackie Wilson. Come on now.
Or let's not, because we didn't clear that. There is even more of Louis palling around with Slimer, but there aren't even temp effects done for this, like an earlier scene where Louis is trying to catch Slimer, so he's just talking to nothing.
What are you doing here? Well, I don't think that's a good idea. This is just for Ghostbusters.
Another scene that is missing, and one I hope that is eventually found and ends up on a future set, is Ray falling under the possession of Vigo and then driving like a lunatic until Winston has to punch him out and stop Ecto-1. So, the Ultimate Collection is a pretty nice set and worth it to me for all the new special features. Whether this is worth it to you or not, I guess really depends on how much you like special features and if you have these movies already or not. And if you've ever wanted the Making Ghostbusters book, this is the most affordable way to get it, as the original is well out of print and quite expensive these days. And if you want a green light, don't get the UK one. So removing all the actual discs from the box, we can see there's nothing in here now.